let's understand this web.xml pretty more. Things that you have to keep in mind when you are working with web.xml is you have to provide a fully qualified name whenever you are providing servlet inside this tag of servlet class, and you have to provide a form action preceding with /. But what is this servlet name? You can have multiple servlets inside server, and you can also have multiple HTML inside server. So for which form action which is coming from HTML, maybe from some different HTML, which servlet have to be get called, because we have also different servlets. So let's create multiple servlet and multiple servlet mapping tags first. So we have here another pair of servlet and servlet mapping tags. This both works on pair. So these are pair of tags. Let me create servlet 2. Simply go there, class servlet 2, finish. Let's copy paste all the codes. Here we go. Now we have servlet. Now we have two servlets, servlet 1 and servlet 2. Now we have, right now we have two servlets. So if we are going to run this, let me, to understand, let me put one SOP statement in servlet 2 in servlet 1. So if we run our application, then we are going to provide some data and we are going to click on add. Then this form action is going to trigger. This form action will call the corresponding servlet. So this test2, which is getting called from here, is calling servlet 1. So let's do that, and we will get the output from the servlet 1. We got the output from servlet 1. But in web.xml, if we want to call the servlet 2 from the same form action that is coming here, so we have to change the name of the servlet, and this is how servlet 2 will start getting called. Have to be reloaded, or maybe we have to redeploy our application. See, here we got output from servlet 2. So web.xml is basically for configuring for which HTTP request action, which is HTML action, form action, which servlet have to be get called. And this is how you will configure it. You can also play with a servlet name, like servlet name ABC is calling this servlet name ABC, which is inside servlet. If we change this one like to, then this form action is going to call the abc2 tag of servlet tag, which is right here, and this is going to call servlet1. So this set of code is going to get paired with this set of code. Let me run. We will get output from servlet1. Here is some error. We are making some error. Test2 is coming. We are calling basically two form action. Let me change one. Let me change also this one. Or this is not going to get triggered, so we can leave this. So when we are going to click on add, this form action will be triggered test2, which is here, and this URL pattern will trigger this servlet, which is configured same as the servlet name. So the servlet name is same of this servlet tag. So this form action is going to trigger this servlet. So the servlet name inside servlet mapping and the servlet name inside servlet tag is to make the pair of this servlet and servlet mapping. If I change this back to the ABC, then it is going to get configured with this servlet tag. Now these both are pair, ABC and ABC. For this form action, this servlet is going to get called. But if I change this to the ABC2, then this to become the pair. For this form action, ABC2, this form action, this servlet is going to be get called. So I think you get the idea. Let me remove this one, pair, and for ABC2, we have to call ABC2 servlet tag of servlet 2. So now you know how to configure your web.xml, how to make the relationship between the HTML and the servlet, for which HTML action with servlet have to be get called. Now we have to learn how to respond back to the client side. When you are running this application, we are getting response on our terminal. Let me change the window so you get the better idea. We are using our browser. So this time HTML will open on our Edge browser. If we provide 2 and add, then this is blank. We are getting our response on terminal, but we want some response to show on the client side.